We have team coverage throughout this day, a very important day in the history of Metro Nashville, as Mayor Megan Barry steps down. And this was earlier today when she made her announcement just after 10 a.m., Vicki.
She's pleading guilty to a felony theft over $11,000 in connection to the extramarital affair she had with her bodyguard, Sergeant Rob Forrest, who was also in court today.
Just watch a little bit of this video from earlier today as she made this appearance. And this was just moments before she announced her resignation.
Exactly.
And again, this was the guilty plea to theft of property. She and her attorneys agreed to this deal with District Attorney General Glenn Funk. And we had Jim Todd on earlier just talking about probably the real urgency and need, and the need for privacy, and that they just did not want a lot of the discovery process to happen with some of the evidence in this case.
It could be her phone, it could be all kinds of things, and they just didn't want that out there, and that's certainly understandable. And we also have to tell you, she is not a convicted felon.
That's right.
Jim Todd told us that as well, that she is not
conditional plea, a judicial diversion, so unless she violates the terms of the deal, the probation, she will not be a convicted felon. Phil,
as she was turning there, she had been listening to DA Glenn Funk talk about the allegations against her, and as she turned, there was a bit of a smirk because she really, this had become personal between her and General Funk, and he had insisted that this had to end like this. This had to end with her pleading guilty to a charge. So, you know, we saw a hint of that on her face because this was certainly not the way that she wanted this to end. And we're taking a look right now at her police mugshot.
Because she had offered to pay the money, as we said earlier. She had offered to pay back any money that she might have spent, and they weren't having it.
Yeah, so, I mean, but, you know, again, she admitted that she had misused taxpayer funds. And so, you know, General Funk obviously felt that, you know, deserved more than just a resignation, that she needed to go into court and admit that. So, you know, without reading, you know, his mind, you know, certainly that's probably what was behind, you know, his insistence that she go into court.